Welcome to my channel. I'm Karlene, and in this week's video I want to share with you 3 quick, easy and simple sweet treats and desserts that you can serve your family over the Christmas season. We're going to be embracing pack hacks, kitchen hacks and simple ways to pull together a delicious dessert with minimal effort. The best part is it's going to save you a hot kitchen because there is no baking and there is no cooking, which is the last thing that I need to heat up my summer kitchen while it's already 30 plus degrees outside. As I was filming this week, we had a severe weather warning with about 230 mils of rain falling over 48 hours, which is not unusual for us here in tropical North Queensland. This time last year, I think we already had 3 cyclone warnings and we haven't had one yet, so thank the Lord for keeping us safe so far. So keep watching so I can show you how you can make it too. I'll add some timestamps so you can navigate your way around really easily if you want to skip the wet weather stuff. Okay, so for the next recipe, we're going to be making cherry ripe balls, which you can easily make ahead, and we're going to do a double batch because I don't want to have to pull all this stuff out again, to be honest. I just want to dirty the blender once and go ahead and make a double batch. Now this is everything that we need here, minus the cherry liqueur. I thought I had more, but I used the last of it with our Black Forest trifle. So we're going to go without with this version, which is completely fine. And we're going to start with blending our nice biscuits. Now, can you tell me, do you call them nice biscuits or do you call them niece biscuits? I feel like it's missing another E if it's niece, but you know, I'm willing to listen if someone can explain that to me. Anyway. We're going to go ahead and blend up all of our ingredients, and it is as easy as that. Does your food processor do this? I feel like it doesn't blend all of the biscuits all the way, all the time. Other than that, my food processor is fine, but I'm worried that if I just go and replace it because it doesn't blend it all up properly, that if I get a new one, it's just going to do the same thing. So can you tell me, does yours blitz everything completely like the first round, or do you have to go in and manually like crush them up after like I do? If this is your first time in my kitchen, you will learn that I don't replace anything until it is completely broken. I cannot reuse it. I like to use what I have. I'm very budget conscious with a family of 5, so if I don't have to replace it, I won't. This is one of the easy, no-bake sweet treats that you can make. I mean, the hardest part's really just rolling them into balls and stopping the kids from eating them all before they hit the Tupperware container in the fridge. Well, that's what I found anyway. Now, since making that trifle, I was trying to be really conscious of slowing down and enjoying this season with my boys. So you probably would have noticed that when you do have little helpers, things tend to get a little bit messier and a little bit slower, but that's okay. I want them to have fun memories at Christmas time with us making things together, as opposed to, you know, me getting grouchy because things aren't perfect. So we're not going to do that this year, and we're going to try and enjoy the Christmas season and the extra time we have together now that school is out, being conscious to really try and slow down. And I have to tell you, this rainy afternoon spent with my boys having a hot drink, because this afternoon it was cool, windy and rainy, some cherry ripe balls, doing a puzzle together. It was honestly the highlight of my whole week. Now, one thing that I do want to share is that raising boys, I have learned that perfection truly is the thief of joy. Like, if you can just let go and just follow their lead, you will probably be surprised with how much fun you can have with the imagination that they have. One of my boys goes, "Hey mum, can I make one that looks like a worm?" Like, sure, okay. Is it Instagram worthy? No. Do I care? Also no. I guess I just wanted to share that thought that I've had on my mind this week, because it can be a stressful, anxiety-inducing time of year, but take a step back, look at the big picture. Does it really matter if lots of little things are not perfect? Because this is their childhood, and I try and remind myself of that. Those experiences and memories are worth so much more than that one Instagrammable moment. Anyway, deep rambling thoughts from a tired mama here. It's almost midnight as I'm editing this, which is another reason why I wanted to share an update with you guys. It's been a miserable few days of weather here. The wind has picked up now that the rain has settled in. And as I was sitting there watching the kids do their puzzle, I looked at our homemade Christmas decorations from last Christmas, and I squeezed one and it made a squish sound like a dirty old sponge. Don't mind the tree that the baby's undecorating. But look at this. The humidity has been so bad. Everything just feels damp. And the Christmas decorations have rehydrated from last year. I had these just in a Ziploc bag from last Christmas and they kept fine. But as soon as they got out into the open air, the moisture has just... Ugh. I'm going to have to rebake these and see if I can save them. dry them out a little bit. Now, in my last video, you would have seen that I was experimenting with dehydrating oranges for the first time in a food dehydrator, and it took days and days. And I was concerned exactly for this reason, that they may rehydrate in the environment. So please let me know if you live in a humid climate like me. Did they rehydrate and go moldy? Did you get ants and fruit flies? I'm wondering if I should just scrap this idea to use them as decor, or maybe save them for winter when we don't get so much rain. Tell me what you think. Okay, our final dessert for this video is Banoffie Pie, but the cheats version. Normally when I make a caramel, I on the stovetop melt down some butter, brown sugar, I was going to say evaporated milk, now I'm tired, condensed milk. But I have a little hack for you to get it done quicker without heating up your kitchen. For this, you're going to need a pressure cooker and enough water to cover the cans. I did by about 1 inch. And the cans are not to touch. Seal your pressure cooker and set the timer for 30 minutes. Let the steam naturally escape and let that cool down. I hurried the process along a little bit by taking them out and then putting them in a bowl of cold tap water. But these are definitely steps that you can do in advance and then assemble on the day or the night before to make your life easier. We're going to blend our biscuit base. I like to use digestives or granita biscuits. I buy whatever is on special. You can hear Henry next to me here as I'm editing, and I'm going to add in some melted butter. I'm going to press that into a baking dish, like a pie dish. I like mine to look a little rustic and come up the sides of the dish and look really crumbly, so it adds a little bit of intrigue to the dish. What do you think? Would you try this hack? It's a quick, hands-off way to make an easy caramel-based dessert. You could even just make it caramel pie and skip the banana and the chocolate if you'd like. I forgot to mention another variation that you can make on the base is you could add some cocoa to the biscuits if you wanted to make it a chocolate base, or you could use chocolate ripple biscuits, Oreos, Tim Tams for a different taste, like a different flavor as well. I like my caramel to be nice and smooth, so I'm just going to empty out both of my cans into a bowl and I'm just going to whip it until there's no lumps. Now, some of you might be wondering why I didn't just buy a can of caramel to do this as like a ready-made pack hack. I will say that reverting back to my earlier conversation, I am budget conscious. A can of condensed milk is like $1.90. A can of pre-made caramel is $6 plus. So if I can buy 2 cans for $4 and have hands off for half an hour to save myself some money, I'm going to do that. So yes, that is why I chose this route. I also wanted to share this hack with you because there may be a time when, for example, week before Christmas, they're sold out and you need to come up with a solution. And if you still have a hot kitchen like I do, this is a great way to prepare it. I like to prepare my bananas last to avoid them going grey and feral before I even get to assemble it, because it is hot in my kitchen. So I'm going to go ahead and slice them up and add a squeeze of lemon juice to help them last that little bit longer. And I like to add this as a layer between the crumb and the caramel. I don't like to add it on top because that's where I feel like the banana goes bad quicker. And I want to make this ahead the day before serving. Now is the easy part, assembling all of our ingredients into our banoffee pie. Now I just wanted to chat to you guys about my channel and what's coming up for next year. So thank you so much for spending your time with me. I really do appreciate it. I genuinely mean that. Thank you to those of you who have been supporting my channel for the last year and those who have been sticking around a little bit longer. I'll be doing a poll booth shortly asking some questions because I would really like to know what type of content you want to see me make for you guys. I feel like I've been a little bit out of focus, I think, with starting a new job and things getting hectic towards the end of the year. So I really want to start the new year more focused on the type of content that you guys want to see, because I want it to be helpful. I want you to look forward to coming to hang out with me at my place every week, and I want you to get something out of it. So let me know if there are particular easy recipes that you want me to make, if you want to challenge me and give me a budget and a style of meal or some ideas on, things that would help make your life easier. I'm so down for that. If you prefer that I do more lifestyle content, more homemaking content on a budget. Everything I do is budget conscious, so no matter what you throw at me, I'm not going to be extravagant about it. I will be realistic and approach it from like a down-to-earth point of view. But I'd really like to know what you want to see me make more of. If you want me to make more of the chattier videos, if you like the quieter, music-based videos, which are, thrifting and things like that, I would love if you could comment below and let me know any thoughts that you have, or watch out for a poll, like question that I will be doing very soon. Okay guys, well thank you for watching this video. This is my last one for the year. I hope that you and your family have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I will be taking a few weeks off YouTube, coming back towards the end of January, and I look forward to seeing you then. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. If you haven't subscribed, please do so and give this video a thumbs up so I know what type of content that you'd like to see. Thanks for stopping by guys. See you in my next video.